is just the job. Hi and welcome to this week's show, which we hope could help you decide what career path is right for you. And to do that, every week we take a look at 3 different careers and provide you with some great helpful advice and tips to help make that all-important career decision a bit easier. In today's show, we take a look at the glass industry when Leon Vanaut spends a few days at Metro Glass in Christchurch. Ashley Casson is keen to discover if a career in horticulture is right for him. And Matt Ward is interested in a career in retail management. So we take him behind the scenes to discover if he's got what it takes to become a successful retail manager. But first up, is working in the glass industry the career Leon's been looking for?
I'm Leon Vanaut and I'm 16, born and bred in Christchurch. I'm interested in a career in trades and hands-on stuff.
To find out about an apprenticeship in glazing, Leon will spend time here at Metro Glass. Jeff Rasmussen will be mentoring Leon. Jeff started in the industry at the age of 15. 20 years on, he's a branch manager, a position that takes him all over the world.
For an apprentice, we're looking for somebody enthusiastic, someone who's really keen to learn.
First up, it's a tour of the factory, which processes glass 24/7. Equipped with safety gear, Leon's ready to get hands-on.
These are all the customers' orders that are required to be cut today. We're going to order the sheets off the crane. Then once we get it on the cutting deck and start making the cuts, we'll use these cut planners to determine which orientation the sheet's in.
Can I even do circles and stuff?
Circles, rakers, triangles, all weird and wonderful shapes. Cut anything from 2mm glass right up to 19mm thick glass. Now if you just gently move the glass in a downward direction and hold it there and just gently lean it back. Well done, Leon.
Cool.
Just successfully cut your first piece of glass.
Thanks.
That's a really good way to start your career because you get a very good grounding and you get to move around the factory and learn all different aspects of the flat glass industry. What we're going to do now is bore a hole in a piece of glass. We always use 2 drills, so we bore half from one side and half from the other side, and that prevents blowout or chipping. This is the glass tempering oven. We're taking an ordinary piece of glass and we're going to heat that glass up to about 660, 670 degrees C, and then we're going to cool it rapidly. And this process locks the surface into a state of compression and leaves the centre of the glass under tension. Makes it very strong. So this machine here forms the first seal of our double glazed window. Well done. Now that looks pretty good.
Next up, Leon tries his hand at moving a large sheet of glass off a machine using suction pads attached to a crane.
Watch your vacuum gauge there, mate. Once you've got vacuum, okay, up and away, keep it going, all the way, keep it going, that's the way. Well done. Just rotate it round. Down a little bit more, Leon. Yep, well done. Fantastic.
Cool.
With some knowledge of processing glass, Leon accompanies apprentice Hemi Martin on a job to install a double glazed window.
Right, so this is our first job. We've just got to put our gauntlets on, put our high vis on before we enter the site, and we'll go and have a look around. So this is our window that we're doing. So we're just going to take this out. Oh, one high point would be having a trade under my belt. Right, so getting out and doing the site glazing side of things now is quite a high point in the glass industry. It's different every day. So what we'll do is we'll bring it out, then we'll lift it up. Yep, and the glass is out. Eventually I'd like to one day maybe get out and do a bit of contracting for myself. But it's still a long way away, I've still got a lot to learn. All right, so now we're going to go and try and put our glass in. So what we're doing is going in the bottom first. Okay, now that's insecure. Okay, and we'll just hold that there, and I'll get you to click the top bead in just like the same as the bottom.
So, what does the future hold for a qualified glazier?
And if you apply yourself properly and very keen to get on and learn, there's a very good career path. It's an industry that's growing, and areas that can lead to a sales, a customer service, office sort of admin side of things. You can move into supervisory roles or management roles.
It is a good trade. You know, there's a lot of other trades out there, but this is a good trade to get into if you're into working with glass. It's a bit scary to start with, but once you get the knowledge of it, it's quite good, eh? Cool. It's a good challenge every day. Yep. All right, that's awesome, mate. I'll just have a look. Oh yeah, no, that's awesome, mate. That's really good. So I hear you do a bit of window cleaning in your spare time. I've got the perfect job for you, eh? I just after we glaze the window, we normally wash it and clean it. So I'll just get you to wash and clean that one. Yeah. And once you finish, mate, just finish the rest of the building off, eh? All right, leave it to it.
So, yeah, it's a hands-on trade, which I like. Great experience, good eye-opener for me. The experience was great. The machines were high-tech, totally different to what I thought it would be. Overall, it was great.
To gain a national certificate in glazing or glass processing, you need to complete a 4-year apprenticeship which includes on-the-job training, together with theory-based off-the-job training. This involves attending block courses and completing workbooks by correspondence. As an apprentice, you earn while you learn. The starting hourly rate is $12. Once qualified, the hourly rate can increase to $24. The future for glaziers is brilliant. They didn't make Leon clean all those windows, I don't think. Now, Ashley from Christchurch is keen to discover if he's got what it takes to start a career in horticulture. Stay right there, we'll be back after the break. This is Just the Job. Welcome back to Just the Job, where we look at a whole lot of options to help you learn more about what you could be doing as a career. Now, Ashley Cassin's pretty sure he wants to start a career in landscaping, so we gave him the chance to check it out first and see what he thought.
My name's Ashley Cassin. I'm a 16-year-old student at Lincoln High School in Christchurch. I'm interested in landscaping as a career as I'm interested in the physical side of the job and putting my touch on the environment.
Ashley will have plenty of opportunities to work his muscles today. Adam Pollard of Morgan Pollard Landscaping has a wealth of experience to offer Ashley and will give him some on-the-job training.
Really look for someone who likes the outdoors, they're physically fit and are really keen to get out there and do a bit of work. Morning Ashley, how are you?
Good, thanks.
You'll be doing a whole lot of different things today. Have you had any experience in landscaping at all?
Limited, but I have quite a passion for the industry.
Excellent, excellent. Well, we've got a lot to get onto today, so let's get underway.
Awesome.
Can be quite a hard physical job, but it's also really rewarding. Yeah, we really look for someone that's really keen more than anything else and really wants to learn. Well, Ashley, we're here at this rest home. This big part of our job is actually getting and reading plans and putting on the ground what designers do for us. Today we're going to try and pour some concrete through here. We can get on and do it.
Awesome.
We're trying to protect the paving, so we just lay that out like that and roll it all the way through, and then that'll just sit down there, and as we go along we'll put some pegs down.
The paving contractor shows Ashley how to screed the cement.
In our industry, landscape across the board, they have to learn everything. They learn from carpentry to plumbing to plastering to tiling, paving, soft landscape in the sense of doing lawns, lawn preparation and sowing or ready lawn, planting, plant layout, a wee bit of design. It covers a lot of different trades, and why they may not be proficient at get to do everything all the time, they'll get to do a whole lot of different things.
It's been good. We've barrowed some concrete. The barrows had a bit of weight in them. Used some screed boards to flatten it out. There's a fine art to the screed boarding and found that I was getting the art of it going all right.
Having completed a number of tasks successfully, it's now time to move on to the next job.
All right, Ashley, we're up here. We're going to be planting some agapanthus along the front of here. Now, the first thing we're going to need to do is measure out how many metres we've got and divide up how many agapanthus we need per metre, and then we can get on and plant them. Just basically measure all the way around, stop on either side of the steps obviously, and then up the other end where we stopped before. Then yell out the measurement.
43.
43 metres. What we're going to be doing is grabbing the wee agapanthus, and we're going to basically get it in between halfway between the hebe and the lawn edge will be an agapanthus. So what we'll do first is go through and set them all out, and then basically 350 millimetres from that centre of that one to the centre of the next one will be the next plant. Okay. A big part of landscaping is planting, obviously, and setting out and knowing what plants go where and why they go there. You know, every job is different. Every job has specific needs, be that be the client or it's actually position and sun and shade and wind and so forth. You know, a first-year apprentice kind of starts off doing what you're doing now, is doing a bit of planting, following planting by numbers, I call it, where you get a plan and you set them out as per the plan. And during that process, you learn a lot about the different types of plants. And as you get better with plants, you know, you can create some quite funky different landscapes with them.
So what are the benefits of choosing to embark on an apprenticeship?
Well, I suppose it's learning on the job. You get the whole wide range of different jobs. You're learning practically how to do things. You learn from a lot of people that have a lot of experience, not just out of a textbook. You get the technical side of it through theory as well as the practical side on the job.
Tom Kelly has almost completed his first year of his National Certificate in Horticulture.
So what drew you into the industry, Tom?
Well, I wanted to be outside, outdoors, you know.
So are you finding the physical side of the job very hard?
Yeah, well, it's pretty good because, you know, when you're working, you're also working out as well. It's pretty tough on the body, but you sort of get used to it.
Not only is the apprentice's progress monitored by his employer, but through visits by the Horticulture Industry Training Organisation Regional Manager.
How you doing, Tom? Good. Now, just doing a bit of a quarterly visit with you guys.
Tom's been basically doing most of the stuff that's in there. We've been keeping an eye through on the unit and you're feeling pretty confident that you're well through that part of it anyway.
Well, every 3 months I catch up with the apprentices in the workplace. It's just a mentoring process. If there's any problems with the employer or the apprentice, they can air them then, and we can sort anything out from there on in.
Rightio, Ashley, we're on a lawn laying job today and we've got the roach your hoe. Basically what you're going to do is go through and roach your hoe up and down here, and we're going to just break the soil pan up a bit.
The next step is to compact the soil.
You do look like an idiot when you're doing it though. It's a great career. It's hard physically, but it's really rewarding. Not many 2 days are the same. Most jobs will last 3 to 4 days. Very rarely do you get bored. There's always something to learn even once you've finished your trade. I mean, it's only really the beginning.
So it's been good to follow it through from start to finish, and it's quite rewarding to be able to see the finished product.
Well, it's been an eventful day for Ashley, and he's managed to impress the boss.
I think Ashley has a very good future in this. He's an intelligent guy, he's keen to learn, and he seems willing, he seems to like the outdoors, and that's what we're after really. I'd be more than happy to employ Ashley as an apprentice and take him through his training. I think he's got good potential.
I think it's just a job for me.
To gain a National Certificate in Horticulture Advanced, Landscape Level 4 takes 3 years. This includes practical on-the-job training as well as theory work off the job. Apprentices earn while they learn. Salaries start on the minimum wage and increase as experience is gained. There is no specific entry requirements to become a landscape gardener. However, a driver's license is preferred by most employers. Awesome stuff, Ashley. And you know what? You might have decided that after that career is something you want to find out more about. And if you do, then you can find out more about that career and all the careers featured on the shows on our website. So during the break, go grab a pen and paper because I'm going to be giving you those details at the end of the program. When we come back, we find out if Matt Ward has the right stuff to manage a store like this. This is Just the Job. You're watching Just the Job, and if you're thinking about a career or maybe wanting to change careers, then stay tuned because this is the show that could spark a turning point when it comes to your work life. Thanks. How does working in the retail environment sound managing a team of dedicated staff? Well, for Matt, it's music to his ears, so we think we have just the job for him.
Hi, I'm Matt. I'm 17 and I go to Rosmini College. I think I've got good people skills. I enjoy talking to people and working with people, and pretty keen to see what retail's all about.
People skills are a big part of managing a big box retail store like Mitre 10 Mega. Janine Pretty has risen through the ranks and is now the regional manager responsible for 25 stores, and she's only 24.
So someone potentially wanting to get into retail, it's all about people. So you've got to enjoy talking to people because you are serving customers, and you know that's the beauty of it, and that's where the challenge is.
Hi Matt, I'm Janine, nice to meet you.
You too.
How about we go out to one of the stores today and you can see what it's like to possibly be in my shoes.
Cool, yeah, that'll be good.
Okay, let's
Sweet.
go.
So what does the job involve?
Well, as a regional manager, you're really the first port of call for the stores. So if they need any advice operationally, you're the person that they call.
Cool, so you've been on the road quite a bit.
Yeah, no, definitely, hence the company car. First thing we look for is obviously pulling into the car park, you know, how the store looks from the outside.
Yeah.
The entrance to a mega store is called the landing pad, where seasonal and promotional goods are displayed to their best effect.
One of the key things we want to be checking for is making sure the store is compliant with our promotional activity.
Yeah.
What's involved in retail management is really being a support to the stores. So here at Mitre 10 we have a support centre, so it's really about providing support and advice to help the business grow.
I don't know, I've got that one, that I think.
Key areas of management within the retail industry is obviously looking at the operational aspects. So, you know, my role entails helping the store with marketing, obviously looking at the financial side to drive those sales, make sure we've got the good profit.
And another really important role of being a manager is to make sure that the team are aware of any health and safety risks.
Bottom line is you need to have really good people skills, you know, being able to interact, lead, motivate, delegate. So there's a lot involved.
After every weekend, the Mitre 10 team gather for a meeting where store manager Patrick Britton keeps the staff up to date with how the store is doing.
The beauty of retail is the skills that you can take throughout the world with you. I mean, retail remains the same in any country. It's not just a career here in New Zealand, the qualities for life that you take with you wherever you go on your travels.
After finishing off his mochaccino, Matt heads off to Takapuna Mitre 10 Solutions to meet Warren May, who is now completing his management level qualification in retail through the Retail Industry Training Organisation.
What does that really involve?
Everything from learning how to approach a customer, how to ask questions so that you get the right answer back so you can actually sell them things, through to your management style, how to deal with the law, Consumers Act, things like that. Through to managing a whole business, running it from profits, losses, shop theft, everything to maintain and run a shop.
A modern apprenticeship is the easiest and cheapest way for a young person to get into training. And retail ITO consultant Simon Rakane is there to explain it all to Matt.
So what sort of modules does the apprenticeship involve?
Modules on customer service, selling skills, legislation, product knowledge, all key components of being able to provide decent customer service.
Oh, cool.
Back at Mitre 10 Mega, and Matt has a new task. He's going to be the mystery shopper for the day.
A mystery shopper is really someone that comes into the store and obviously the team members don't know that they're really being assessed on their service level.
Yeah.
So with Mitre 10 we're looking for 5 key steps and they are greet, respond, explain, ask and thank. So really it's making sure that our customers are getting the best service that they can.
Yeah. Hi, I'm just looking for a drill.
Cool, what kind of drill you after, mate?
So one of the myths I see is that there's not a career in retail. But what's really awesome is that if you get your foot in the door with a good company and you work hard and prove yourself, there's definitely a career available.
If you need anything else, just let me know.
Yeah, will do.
Thank you, mate.
Cool, thanks, man.
Cheers.
Oh, he went quite well. He did that great thing all right. Yeah.
There's a lot more to discover with retail management. So Matt and Janine head back to the support office to find out how a large retail company keeps on top of everything. including the design of new stores.
So this is what our visual merchandising and our store design team work towards. And this is really the Bible for a manager. There's opportunity, you know, not just to get into marketing and operations, but, you know, set up accounting, advertising, human resources. So, you know, there's a lot of opportunities within a retail business.
The experience is over and there's been a lot to absorb. So does Matt have the sort of skills needed to do well in retail management?
Matt definitely had some great skills in terms of, you know, being able to talk and have a conversation. You know, that's awesome for retail. You've got to be able to talk to people. He also smiled, which was really great to see. It's amazing how far a smile can go.
The best part is probably that there's so many different areas to it, and you probably never get bored either, because it's always changing and you're not sort of sitting at a desk all day doing the same thing or same old thing every day.
The National Certificate in Retail Level 4 builds on entry-level and supervisory skills to focus on management skills and knowledge. Students will learn how to plan, organise and manage staff. They will be able to deal with interpersonal conflict, perform business calculations and apply relevant legislation. A modern apprenticeship is available for people aged 16 to 21, allowing them to advance their careers while they gain valuable shop floor experience. Well done, Matt. I'm sure you'll do great in the industry, and thanks for being a part of today's show. And of course, Leon and Ashley, you guys were great too, so thanks. Today, there are thousands of careers out there, and deciding which one's right for you can be a difficult decision to make on your own. So we certainly hope our programs have helped make that decision easier. And if it wasn't easy enough, we have Sarah from Career Services who has this week's tip for getting you that dream job.
This program shows how useful it is to find out firsthand about workplaces. Now the same applies if you're looking at a course for Polytech or university. Find out about it first. Check out all the costs, books and materials, travel, accommodation, and shop around. Most subjects are offered by more than one provider. Talk to someone who's done the course and try and visit the campus. Meet the staff, check out the facilities, get a feel for the place, because you'll be spending a lot of your time there. But also remember to talk to potential employers. Would they recommend that qualification? It could be that you're better off getting your training on the job and earning while you're learning.
Well, that's it for this week, but we'll be back again next week with another 3 careers and of course more helpful advice and tips. For more information about the careers you've just seen, or if you want more info about how to make that right career choice, all you got to do is go to our program website www.tvnz.co.nz and enter the keywords Just the Job. Happy hunting, and I'll see you next week.
This program was made with funding from New Zealand On Air.